Hi. Welcome back to the Normandy. I'm Kolo, and I'll be your commander this evening.
Ridiculous human.
No, you. Exactly. TPM. And I'll be your streamer this evening. Please keep your arms and legs inside the Normandy at all times. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is my first playthrough. I have no idea what I'm doing is a really great way to describe how I play games. This is a help-free, hints-free playthrough. Thank you very much for helping keep that way. That's my cat, by the way, who is being very shouty. And thanks for helping keep it that way. Hello, YouTube. This also goes on YouTube. Hi, I stream this live on a Monday evening on twitch.tv/HelloItsKolo. And then you can find the episodes on YouTube on Wednesday evenings. If you would like to, I'm sorry, my cat is going crazy. Cats, am I right? Cats, am I right? So I met Liara. Last time I met Liara, and I think that's where we still are, Artemis Tau. Pretty sure that's where we still are. And she is in the hospital place. So I don't think we need to go back and see her because we did go and talk to her and learn a lot, and I may or may not be falling in love with her. Joker's still here. Yeah, seems good. Alrighty then. So I guess we should have a look and see where we are going today. I am taking Liara with me on the next mission. I've got no idea about the skill sets. But what if I just take Tali and Liara? I mean, I feel like that's probably a very unbalanced team, but I don't know if I care. Playing with my heart, that's the only way I know how to play. I'm going to be completely honest with you. We have a lot to look at in the codex, so we will be looking at that as well. But for now, I have more points. I have points. Okay. Well, I feel like it makes sense for me to put points in sniper rifles, considering that I'm considering, assassination. Only available when using sniper rifles and extra with inflict damage. Lordy me, I'm just not even looking at any of my abilities. Sorry, everybody. Restores 30% extra shield per second. Cool. Yeah, we should definitely do that. Increases squad healing. Sure. Yeah. I mean, I just don't know, everybody. See, this is increases weapon damage by 5%. This is every single stream I've done this. I've looked at everything and I've gone, that seems good. I'll just put points in that. All right, let's go. Let's unlock first aid because why not? Sure. Abilities that I'm never going to press the button for. Equip heavy armor. Ooh, so maybe we should look at that first. That will allow me to do much more stuff, I think. Let's have a look at the journal. So we have missions, we have assignments. Let's have a look. I believe I have to go back to you need to explore Ferros Novaria, the Artemis Tower cluster infirmary to find the clues that will lead you to the conduit before Saren. All right, well, we should definitely do that because that's Ferros, right? But I'm quite sure I also need to go back to the... Should we go to Sol? Oh, I should really not go to Sol. I should play the game. I should play the... I just feel like going to Sol. Return to the Citadel Tower and inform the Admiral of their fate. So maybe we should go back to the Citadel first. Go to the Embassy Lounge on the Presidium level of the Citadel. So I've got a few things. You probably haven't seen the last of Conrad. What harm could there be in talking with him if you meet again? Oh, is that who I think it is? gonna be honest, not sure about that. Not sure about that at all. No, I'm quite confident that I should be going to do something else. But what I'm actually gonna do is go back to the Citadel. I'm gonna go back to the Citadel. We're gonna travel there. Oh, Widow. There's only one place. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my fair. I don't know what the thing is. Let's go. This is the Kolo way. It's so beautiful. It is so beautiful, isn't it? This whole sequence, just gorgeous. Wonderful. Citadel, please. Travel. Oh my god, it's such a beautiful set of colors. Oh my lordy. Anyway, sorry. Just probably should learn how to play it cool, shouldn't I? Would be really great if I could do that, except I never learned how. Who knows? I'm Commander Kolo, and this is totally probably not the thing I should be doing right now, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm going back to the Citadel because I feel like I'm just gonna hand in these quests. Is this the right way? I don't know if I know how to get out, chat. I'm not sure if I know how to get out. It's a big galaxy, lots of Kolo space. There is a big galaxy. That's the doctor's room.
Synths, neon colors, spaceships. What more can a porpoise ask for?
That's all the things TPM likes. Thank you for your bobs, TPM. Thank you. Oh lord, there will be a lot of screaming again. Screaming at the screen is a valid tactic, friends. Yeah, that's Gary. This is not where I want. Shall we go and see what Gary's got to say? Maybe Gary will have something to say. Hi, Psyche says hello.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
Have we done this?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
I can't hear him. Let me turn you up.
Like what?
Let me turn you up, Gary.
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something.
I don't know if I've heard this already.
He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest.
I don't remember hearing this.
Pretty hard.
I don't remember this. RJ, thank you for your Prime sub. Hi, welcome. I'm talking to Gary right now. Sorry, Mass Effect fans. This is Gary, and you can't convince me otherwise. Let me show you what she's brought me. I'm so sorry. This is really off topic, but you need to see what she's brought me. Can you see it? Oh, it's behind her. Behind her, / behind me. She's brought me her duck as a peace offering, I think. There it is. This is Pumpkin's duck. Hello, sweetheart. Are you coming in? We're playing Mass Effect. This is Gary. Do you want to come and meet her? Come on. You want to come meet Gary? It's a very awkward place for you to sit, but if it's where you want to be, you're all right. Here she comes. Here she comes. Come on, just come sit down, Pumpkin. Sorry about this interlude. This is what it's like to live here. Oh, all right. She doesn't want to be with us anyway. She's gonna go and sit on the windowsill. Okay, moving swiftly on. Back to Gary. Really? I don't. Have you changed your mind again? I'm sorry, chat. I know you're here for Mass Effect, but let's face it, we're all here for Pumpkin. Spot. Okay. All right. Sorry about that interlude.
Sorry about that interlude. It's just what it's
I
like to
volunteer
be.
as tribute to write Pumpkin Traveling Interlude. Simply Benny Hill theme gonna be a banger.
She hates everybody except Fortnite, if you haven't met her before. I'm talking about my cat, by the way. Hi RJ, welcome. Anyway, focus, Kolo, just focus. Okay, it's taken, why? Let's find out why.
He's not impressed that you're going after Saren?
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually taught me
Forever.
about becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
A Spectre?
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Did we know
Well,
this?
I was
Do you
targeted
think
as a
so?
possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it.
He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability.
I
He
mean...
wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I'll see.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not gonna play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Don't get caught up in the details, Garrus. We'll find him, and then we'll stop
Yeah,
him.
well,
That's all you need to know.
Good. Thanks, Commander.
Yeah, apparently not. So I got the codex entry for that. I don't remember talking to him about his father. I don't remember that at all. Jace, shut the front door. That is a long time. Thank you so much for being here for 7 months. Thank you so much for making it a massive tier 3. Jace, thank you so much. Welcome back. Welcome home.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Stand down.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place.
Holy.
The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
Too quiet to sleep.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing.
Of course, because it's
Back home,
so
I couldn't wait to
overpopulated.
go on my pilgrimage.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
You're homesick.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
Maybe. So she has taught us about that. Is she going
you do
back?
plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if there's anything
I
else.
want to know more about the Geth.
We've
I doubt
already
I can
had
tell
this,
you
but
anything you don't already know.
okay, so it's not
been
new
almost
from
3 centuries
encountering
since they
the
drove my
previous
people into
Geth.
exile. All I know is the story of their origins.
Yeah.
What they
It's
were
not the
when
same.
we
Hey,
created
Dave.
them, and how they
Hi.
turned on us.
Let's
I
change
want to talk about
topics.
something else.
Think that's it
Like
for
what?
now, Dolly.
I should go.
Yeah, let's change topics.
See you
I should
later.
go. Bye, Dolly.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Think
Carry on,
we covered all of those, I think. Thank you, Cuddles, for gifting that sub to Cosplay. Cosplay. Enjoy your sub. Enjoy your ad-free viewing experience. Hey, Wrex! Hey, buddy.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Yes, we do.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
This is news.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I'll decide what's important.
Wrex?
Tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits.
I love Rex's
That's when I
voice.
saw him.
It's really hard to pay attention to what Wrex is saying because Rex's voice is so wonderful. It's such a beautiful call. I can't focus on what Wrex is saying. I'm listening and then I'm looking at the subtitles like, oh yes, I should be paying attention. Okay, alright, come on, Kolo, you can do this. What was he doing?
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you.
Well,
But
okay.
my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Oh!
So long, Wrex.
Shepard.
I can't do it. I really equip Liara. Alright, I see. Yes, let's give Liara some good stuff. An assault rifle! Yeah, why not? Have this one. Or alternatively... Whoa! Or alternatively have that one. Sure. Why not? Let's go for that one. And that's just a better version of what you've got right now. Sure. Chameleon tool. Tech cooldown bonus. Don't really understand what any of this means. So... Alright, so it's about the different kinds. Okay, alright. Alright. I think I'm alright. Gary, we spoke to Gary. Cool, alright, so shall we actually do what we started off doing and try and leave? Also, hello everybody who's here from YouTube. I've seen a few of you say hello. RG, thank you so much for coming over from YouTube. Hi. Who else was saying hello from YouTube? Hello, Micro Dinosaur. Thank you so much for coming over to visit us. It's lovely to have you here. Thanks for coming to see us live. As I say to all the new people, friends, shouting at your screen is a valid tactic. It's absolutely well and truly valid. All right. Which way is out? Step 1. Leave the ship. Oh, it's here on the left. I remember now. It's this one. Yes. Got there. Started on YouTube, but was here for Big Decision Week. Okay, so they do have different bars. And I'm a soldier. So this is a really balanced team. Is that right? Actual question. Actual question, this is actually a balanced team. Very balanced. But what about Wrex? I just don't want to say goodbye
Equalizing
to Wrex.
interior pressure with
Never mind.
exterior atmosphere.
HelloItsKolo gamer HelloItsKolo
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
XO Presley. That's all I can. Hello from YouTube, Shabazz. Shabazz, thank you for gifting a sub to hello from YouTube. I appreciate it. Thank you. I just have to, do you know about, Gossip Girl? There's a TV show called Gossip Girl.
Wrex will be waiting patiently, growing more moss on his voice while
Such
he
a beautiful
waits.
voice. Thank you for your Bob Sky show. And I
On my left, one lovely alien woman. On my right, one lovely alien woman. Falls over in gay crisis.
Thanks, sweet gay bits, Talila. I can't stop thinking, whenever they say Exo Presley, my head does the, Helloit's sister used to love Gossip Girl when we lived in the same house. She loved Gossip Girl. Now we're doing XO Gossip Girl. That's what I would hear. That's the show. That's all I know about the show. I don't really understand what it is, but I know that that's the voice line. So whenever it's like XO Presley, I'm like XO Presley. And I know that that's not what it should be, but here we are. Hey, buddy.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Is this a surprise?
We weren't told to expect you, sir. I would have prepared a formal greeting.
Spare me the pleasantries. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
Wait, what? I don't understand what's happening. He was supposed to have the Normandy? Chat, I don't know what's happening. I think I've missed something. Actual question. He was supposed to have the Normandy and now I've got it? Is that what's going on? Is that what's going on? What Cypher said, you took his toy and he's angry. He's implying that? He was supposed to, you took his toy and he's angry. The fleet was supposed to have, oh, he was meant to get the ship? Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. Thank you everybody for your help.
Captain Anderson made it clear to me that my assignment came from way up in the brass. They say jump, I say how high.
Remember that when I tell you to jump. I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
Oh, how
This
dare
ship has
you!
saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
Normandy is an Alliance
Nope.
warship, but she's on loan to the Citadel.
Nope.
That means she's not in your chain of command.
Nope.
I believe there's something wrong with my ears. Did you just contradict me?
Yep.
This ship is Council property right now. So respectfully, please clear the gangway.
Have it your way, Commander. But expect me to file a report on
Go
this.
ahead, file a report.
Listen
Go
here,
on.
bargain basement
File a
Halloween,
report.
Sergeant
Go on, off you
Pepper.
go. See you later. Goodbye, sir. Well, that wasn't a very pleasant introduction, was it? I get that you're mad about it, but no need to take it out on me. Do we get elevator gossip? We get elevator gossip.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Squad.
Commander Shepard?
Hi.
Khaleesa Bint-Sina and Al-Jalani, Westerland News.
Hi.
Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
Alright, what's the question?
What sort of questions?
What's the question?
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
Probably true. Hey,
Good evening, all. Lovely to see you.
Some topics.
So long as you understand that I may not
classified.
be able to answer all questions.
I'm sure our viewers will understand.
Oh no, did I just agree to an interview with it? Oh no.
Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
I don't wanna do this. I don't wanna do it. No. Option 4. I regret my decisions. Let me out. I don't want to talk to you about it. No, I'm sorry. Sorry. Option 4. Should have told you to honk off. Option 5. I changed my mind. Crap. What am I supposed to say? Humans have been trying to get respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre? I'm not really honoured. Is that rude to say? I don't want the pressure. It's just another job. Don't really feel like that really qualifies me for the role either, does it? It's overdue. Well, yeah, but look, nobody PR trained me, okay? No. Nobody PR trained me to be a space Spectre. What am I doing here? I feel like I should say honored. I feel like that's the best option.
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy.
Oh no, that was the wrong choice. That was the wrong
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now.
I'm stressed.
Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
She's a fine ship. The Turians helped build it. Oh. She's a fine ship. I would like to not start a war. I'd just like to go to the Citadel, please. Yeah, that's a point. She said human warship. She said human warship. that's not true. Actual question. The Turians helped build this ship, right? Actual question. They did. Was a joint project. So why is she saying human then?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public?
That's what you took from that.
Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
That's what she took from that, friends. That's what she took from that. Wow. Why? How do I say her name? Do I say it like Kalisa? Kalisa? Is that, am I pronouncing that right, chat? Actual question. Kalisa. Kalisa. Did I say it right? Kalisa. Kalisa? Alright, thank you. I just want to make sure that I say her name correctly when I'm rude to her. Kalisa.
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. Speaking of your new job, did the Council order you to sabotage human research concern on Noveria?
I'm afraid I can't discuss the details of my missions.
So you were there on a mission from the Council? That's very interesting. Given your recent experiences, do you think humanity will ever get the respect it deserves from the galactic community?
Stay calm. I'm actually really tempted to say if we earn it. But that's probably I think that's probably the better thing to say to this interviewer. You know what I really want to tell her? What I really would quite like to do is be incredibly rude. But I've got to remember that that's what she's trying to make me do. I'd really love to tell her to shut up, but it's such a bad choice. Don't do it. You're on TV. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is a press conference, and I am a spectre. It's not my place to say.
Inappropriate for an active duty officer to publicly comment on politics.
One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Oh, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? I feel like I just sold my soul to the devil. What did I do? I should have just said no. But I should have just said no. Why did I not say no? I was just trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. I was just trying to... Oh, can we just go? Come on. Liara, what you got to say?
Did you know Citadel Security is the largest multi-species law enforcement agency in Council space?
I do now, thanks for telling me.
When I first arrived on the Citadel, I spent nearly 3 hours being questioned by the officers.
Sorry to cut you off, totally best girl, but I realised I've actually got no idea what I'm doing. Where am I supposed to go? Somewhere.
Before they would let me enter the wards.
This way? Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of the places we need to...
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Alright, okay. Alright.
Savage move. Pulls out map and diary mid-sentence.
I mean, it's a bit like the equivalent of just pulling out your phone while someone's telling you something really important, isn't it? I just love this place. I just love this place. Thanks for your pops, Stevie. Just love this place. What's this? This thing. Well, let's just do those things, shall we? Let's try and remember where to go. Was it up that way? Yes, I think it was. This way. Let's go. I'd love to live on Citadel. It's lovely. It's beautiful. I'm not sure I'd want to live there. I'm going to be honest. I'm a bit intimidated by basically everything that's here. But then that's also basically how I feel on Earth, so, you know. Insomma, well, I mean, cool to meet you, my dude, but that's not where I'm supposed to be. Somewhere else. This person? Hey, I can talk to this dude now?
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Or alternatively, I could not talk to you. Hello, Nassana.
I know you. You're Commander Shepard, the human Spectre. Is there something I can do for you?
You're Nassana, right? I ran into your sister, Dahlia. Didn't end well for her.
What? Are you saying she's...
Dahlia's dead, Nassana, and I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now, will it?
You wanted your sister dead?
If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
Why must this game always be so dramatic? What? Why? I don't know what to say. I don't want to be bribed. So that all of this one, it better be fair enough. Credits won't cut it. Well, that's red, so that's gonna make me try and kill her, and I'd rather not do that as well. I've got a better deal. I mean, I don't think I have. So kind of don't bother sort of feels like the least wrong option.
I don't want your blood money.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
I do not like being in anyone's debt. Consider it a fee for doing your civic duty if it makes you feel any better. Or give it away to some charity. I care not. The funds are already on their way. They are your problem now. Thank you for all your help, Shepard.
No!
Thank you for all your help, Shepard.
No! 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 I don't want it! Go away! Ah! What happens if I shoot her? It's escalated so quickly. I don't like it. Don't like it.
Thank you for all your help,
How dare you thank me? How dare you thank me? How dare you thank me? I didn't want to help you. I didn't want to thank you. Freya! Let's replay it.
Kolo, I suspect you're having an adverse reaction because the developers are shepherding you.
Oh, for God's sake, Freya. Hi, Freya. It's nice to see you. Thank you for the pops. Shepherding. This is the dude with the really nice voices in here. There he is!
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Ah, you humans are a wonderful sight here on the Citadel.
A wonderful sight here on the Citadel.
It is good to see you, human. I sincerely hope you enjoy your time here.
It is good to see you, human. I sincerely hope you... I love it! Can we just also talk about how the fact I can't find my way off the Normandy, but I can remember where the cool voices are on the Citadel? Can we just talk about that? I have no idea how to get off the ship, but I know where all the cool voices are. Human. Right, what else have I got to do? It's the Kolo way, friends. The Kolo way. Isn't there somebody else that I have to go and say hello to or some nonsense? Map? Is it on the map? What else have I got to do? What's this? And Avina. Kolo remembers the important things, you know it. Well, not there. Okay, well, I can't remember what the other thing was that I was supposed to do. Missing Marines, this one? The Citadel Tower and inform the Admiral. The Citadel Tower and inform the Admiral. Oh, I can't remember which one's the Admiral? Oh God. I just can't remember. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. First you assassinate some innocent, accept the blood money for the assassination, and now you make fun of the poor elephant. No, I didn't mean it like that. I love the elephant. I'm not making fun. I'm trying to be
I knew one
the
of your
elephant.
kind would make Spectre one day. I only hope you're better than the one they're sending you after.
I strive to be.
I'll do everything I can to stop Saren.
That's what worries me. Was there something you wanted?
I'll be going now.
Not sure.
Goodbye, Commander.
I'm not sure I want to really get into that conversation. Yes, Tali, best girl. I'm not really sure I want to get into that conversation, honestly, chat. Let's just go in the tower. Citadel Tower. Have I been to a Citadel Tower? Is that the place where we had the big discussions, maybe? Look, I have zero sense of direction, chat.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. There are many points of interest here, including the Citadel embassies and CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Yeah, that's where I need to be.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
I think we've already done
the
this.
Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Somebody should have given Avina the job of speaking to the reporter.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Yes, Delan. Go on. I'm being stared at. I'm being stared at. Do you ever turn around and look at your animal only to find that they are staring at you? Strongly. She's like, you said that we would play. It's after the stream, Pumpkin. Only when you sleep. That is funny when you wake up and your animal's like, good morning. Ooh. First try? First try? Really? So, hi.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
We mean no harm. Just tell us the truth.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
What?
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
His voice is kind, but what he's saying is suspicious.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
But I don't understand what you're doing. How can I agree to help you do something that... This game has given me so many trust issues. Well, I guess I don't have to, right? I really want to know what he's doing.
I can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
Oh,
I don't even know who you are.
If you don't want my help, just forget it.
Oh, fine. Oh, it's you again. Is there something you want?
Tell me again what it is you're trying to do.
Again? If you insist. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers.
But why?
So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Why?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I'm going.
So long.
Okay, Okay. All right. Here's the plan. Keepers. No, I want to know about the keepers.
After the Geths, in the
Keepers.
The Volus.
Keepers. I don't know anything about the keepers. Keepers. Keepers.
Biotic. Omni-tool.
Oh, it's you again. Is there something you want?
I'll leave you alone.
Thank you.
Can you tell me, dude? What was he doing to you? I don't even remember why I'm here. Don't even remember why I'm here. For some reason, Garrus.
I hope he's okay.
Who? Oh, you're gonna give me another side quest. Look, I'm already distracted by one. Whoa, it's so pretty. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Okay. When in doubt, stare at the plants. Look, don't even. There's one here behind me. Is that where I'm supposed to be going? Behind myself? It's just like when people say that they're beside themselves. Behind myself! Alright, come on then. Let's go find out. I'm already distracted by one so pretty. Look, welcome to the stream. If you're new here, this is pretty much what you've got to expect. So there's two over here.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander Shepard, isn't it? My name is Admiral Kahoku. Is there something I can do for you?
You sent a recon team out into the Artemis Tau cluster?
Yes, that's right. They went missing a few days ago. I've been trying to find out what happened to them, but I keep getting the runaround from Alliance brass. Do you know something about this, Commander?
They were killed by a Thresher Maw.
A Thresher Maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a Thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the Thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find? They were scouting the system we found Baines' ship in.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
I'll help. Isn't it interesting how you can speak to somebody and then you stop speaking to them and they no longer exist. Do I? Don't think so. Oh, hey, I know you.
Commander Shepard, could I have another word with you?
Oh my god, is this another reporter?
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you.
Is this another?
Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
I'm trying to solve real problems, Ms. Wong. I don't have time for this. Goodbye.
I can't.
Of course, Commander. I apologize for bothering you.
Sorry, Emily. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
If helping you is right, I don't want to be Wong.
What? Thanks for your bobs, TBM.
Think of all the important decisions the Council has made right here. Trillions of lives hanging on their every word and deed. It's awe-inspiring. See how the trees and the fountain naturally blend with the arches of the tower. They have done a masterful job of capturing the aesthetic values of the Protheans.
She's talking about trees. Do you remember what I did the first time I came to the Citadel? I talked about trees and how beautiful they were.
See how the trees and the fountain naturally blend with the arches of the tower. They have done a masterful job of capturing the aesthetic values of the Protheans.
Commander Shepard, could I have another word with you?
No! Wait, she's not there. She's not there. Alright, where am I going? She's back, but she's not there. Okay. Kolo is in love? I think it might be. I just think it might be.
He's okay.
Nope. That's a side quest. Nope. Wait, what am I doing? I don't. Oh, it really is so beautiful. Have I been down here? Whoa, look. I was just trying to see what the reflections were. What's down here? Have I been down here? Let's find out. It must be love. Love. Ding, 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 ding. This elevator leads down to the prison. Have I been here? Have I? Did I go here?
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime.
Is this?
For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Is that the man that I met who was hoping to bring his wife's body home? Actual question. It is? They couldn't even speak to her husband directly. But they can use her death as propaganda. Got it.
This game is very good at the sudden field ambush.
Can use her death as propaganda. Got it.
Strange.
What is, Liara?
The sheer size of this place is overwhelming.
It is. I don't know, I should be far more interested in looking at it all and thinking about how beautiful it is, but I was just quite upset about elevator nonsense today. Wasn't quite the elevator nonsense that I thought we were gonna get. It's beautiful. I'm just sad about the elevator. Hi. It is beautiful, isn't it? Feel like I'm descending into Gossip Central. And I am.
I'm telling you, this is not what Jake would want.
Jake?
Who are you to tell me what my husband would want? I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
Her body, her choice.
I'm certain that she has a good reason. I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
And I'm sure that you shouting at her about what she should or shouldn't do with her body that definitely isn't yours and you have absolutely no say over is making a great difference to the well-being of her child.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
Still her choice.
I know you want the best for your brother's child, but this is not your decision.
Of course it is! I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
It's not your baby, buddy.
Is this about keeping the baby safe, or is this about you losing your last link to your brother?
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
I've never played a game that makes me want to, like, rip my hair out and simultaneously play it until the end of time. Never played a game like this before. What are you doing? So sorry about this, chat. Sorry about that, friends. Apologies about that. Apologies about that. Oh my goodness me. Unbelievable. Bit rude. Me? You think I'm rude? What did I say that was rude? I shouted at the dude who was shouting at a pregnant woman and trying to tell her what to do with her own body. Sorry if that was rude, but that's the decision I made and I stand by it. And I stand by it. We have a naughty pumpkin today. We have a very naughty pumpkin today. Hey, Ozzy! Thank you so much for 7 months.
Dab, you get them.
Thank you so much for the 7 months. Stop dabbing. Damn it. Stop. Stop dabbing. Damn it. That one is not about the decision, which is clear. It's about hearing pain from both sides. Yeah, and I understand it was out of pain. And I understand that he doesn't want to lose a connection to his brother, but it's not fair to impose your pain on somebody else to the point where you are trying to make decisions about them for them that are absolutely not in your remit to make. Like, it's absolutely understandable that he would be in pain and he would be grieving and he would want every connection to his brother, but that doesn't give him a right to decide on things for mum and for baby. That's her choice. She did say that shouting at the screen is valid. Just to clarify, I wouldn't have shouted at him if I was here. If I was there, I wouldn't have actually shouted at him. The shout was for you guys to hear my frustration. I would have calmly listened to him. And I would have said, be reasonable. I understand. I get it. I get that you're hurting. I get that you're upset, but this is not it. This isn't it.
A moment, Spectre.
I'm a potato.
Weave, thank you so much for the 16 months. The weave! I see what you did there. Thank you so much for 16. Welcome. Welcome back. All right, Helena Blake, what do you want
Hello,
from
Spectre.
me?
I have a business proposition for you.
All right. That sounds definitely not entirely sus. Good for you. I'm feeling really sassy now. Should we do it? Good for you.
I've got plenty to do already.
Of course you do. But this would be easy work for you, and I pay extremely well. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
So you're just gonna bribe a Spectre to kill people? There are way too many people who have just pulled me to one side and been like, hey, by the way, I can pay you to do some crime, you know. Really, this would be in your financial interest. This is terrifying! It's absolutely terrifying. No! No, I won't do this! Our crime bosses... Mass Effect, I'm just trying to finish some quests. Can you give me a break?
Be Spectre do crimes.
Be Spectre do crimes.
Is it just me, or is being a Spectre sort of like
Find
being
someone
in the
else to do
crime?
your dirty work. I want no part of a gang war.
Look.
Here are the coordinates, nonetheless. What you do with them is your decision.
No, I don't want your side
Could you really
quest.
let these men live, knowing that you can stop them?
Stop this!
Goodbye, Commander. It's been a
So I
pleasure
don't
to meet
even
you.
get to ask you all the questions. I wanted to stop talking to her. I wanted to stop talking to her. And instead, I don't understand anything about what they did. She just gave me the coordinates. Great. Hello!
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder.
Face
though many in
name?
this place simply refer to it as Delan.
My face name is Kolo.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
It has. Your speech.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Okay. A personal question.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder.
Face name.
Though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan.
Face name.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Face name. This one's face name.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
You should friend him on face name book.
Oh, what's up here? Hi. Can you tell me about the keepers? I'd like to meet and learn about the keepers. Tali, you know anything?
They built a lake on a space station. I can't even imagine the resources needed to maintain it.
Remarkable. Nature and technology combined in one elegant whole.
In one elegant hall. I love them. Okay, so why are we here? Should we just get back in the Normandy and go before I pick up another bloody quest? Hi, can you tell me anything about the keepers? I'm assuming that this is a keeper. That's who he was trying to scan. Okay, yeah, this is beautiful. Wow. It's beautiful, isn't it? Bafka Predator Convoy. Bafka. Are those little robots having a little dance in the fountain? No, they're just ships going backwards and forwards. Oh, I wish they were robots to go to dance in the fountain. Hello, it's a snail! Oh. Hey, look, there's... Can I go over there? Sloped grass. I'd like to go there, please. I'd like to go and see the sloped grass. Thanks. That's one of Wrex's species, I think. Is he a Krogan? Actual question. What species is Wrex? Krogan, he is? Okay, thank you. Krogan. Do you think I can read about that statue? I wonder who it is. I bet there's some great voice lines if you have Wrex with you. I can't get down there. How do I... Pumpkin, please. Oh, baby. I'm so sorry about my cat today. I just... Sometimes your cat just doesn't shut up and just keeps bringing you all of her toys. You see her little face. She's scream. But the grass, we're gonna go and see them too. Elcor, yes, I have met Elcor. I have met that Elcor. I love them. I love them so
The
much.
species has a famous if somewhat annoying podcaster named Joe Krogan.
Huh. You got something to say, Tali?
The Krogan rebelled against the council, yet they have a statue on the Citadel.
I promise you,
and we
Pumpkin is only
Quarians still live
enhancing
as
the string.
outcasts.
Thank you, friends, for your bobs. Thank you. Where's...
Someone to see this Krogan monument removed, but it is important to remember our history, even if those memories make us uncomfortable. This is truly magnificent. Most Prothean architecture I see is in ruins.
My people used to have an embassy here, but after we created the Geth, we were no longer welcome.
Okay, friends, let's go see the horizontal grass. Horizontal grass. Swear to God, once we'll grow that and I'll never live that down. The diagonal grass. Look, it's over there. Can I go? I'm gonna have to go around the long way. I've never seen it.
I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times? But why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like Keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
And yet, everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
Hi.
Welcome. I am Helena. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today.
Oh, she's a bit flirty.
Would you like me
no?
to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
The consort?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
What do you do here, Helena?
Okay.
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
Is this naughty?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not.
Is this
Yeah,
naughty?
you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
I want to meet her. I bet she's got a lot of secrets. I think that she will be a very interesting... Alita. I think that she would be a very... I'm not being naughty here. I just think that she would be a very good person to meet with as a Spectre. Because if she has all of these people and she clearly meets lots of different people, I feel like she might have some good information.
Commander Shepard, I'm with the Spectres.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Oh, okay.
Nobody's worth that much of a
No,
wait.
don't say that!
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Did she just wink at me? Did you see that wink? I'm not interested in anything naughty.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Feeling very comfortable.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Woohoo! She wants to talk to you about some horizontal grass, if you know what I mean.
Just want to see. I'm not looking for anything naughty. I just thought the. Oh, I thought that was plants. I thought she had a plant. I thought that the plant was in the. I thought it was like a special terrarium or something. I thought it was like a. So it was a special indoor greenhouse or something. I was really excited. I'm really disappointed. It's just a bed.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others.
That's fascinating. You wanted to meet with the commander.
Yes, I did. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general.
I've heard
I won't
that
discuss
before.
the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
Did she just touch my face?
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Goes to space brothel.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me. Please, Commander. I ask that you return to me only after you have spoken with Septimus.
I was just here to talk. I was just here to talk.
I have to admit I'm a little nervous.
That's understandable. Many are a little unsure.
few are ever asked to aid Sha'ira. It's quite an honor.
What do you know about the General?
He's been seeing the Consort for longer than I can remember. Then one day, he stormed out of here furious. He hasn't been back since. He was always very respectful to the Acolytes, very noble.
I think I'm done here.
Of course. Come back anytime.
I went fairly often when it was still the Arcos.
Yeah, ever since Fist took over, I don't go anymore.
It seems like all the best
It's a bit close.
by places like
So, can we go see that bit of grass now? I don't know where it is. I've lost my way. I shouldn't have gone in there. I just thought, like, you know, and they say that investigators always go and ask the local pub landlords and the people at the corner shop because they see lots and lots of people, and they know all the plants.
The right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
Why are you being mean?
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the enkindlers to be spread. Do you desire to learn of the enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
What's going on here?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the enkindlers.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Can I just, like, not get involved in this, please? You just have to make a decision about everything in this game.
Who are the enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people.
Oh!
The enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation.
What I wanted to say. No, I didn't.
This one would be most grateful for the assistance. Please let this one know if success is achieved.
Can I just leave this quest now? Just run away.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Stubborn jelly! That's the kind of thing that only their friends can say to them.
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
I don't know what to do. So, realistically, I don't want to get involved. That's my gut feeling, is I don't want to get involved in this. And I get that I'm a Spectre and I'm supposed to be solving all the problems in the Citadel, but also, like, Kolo is not that person. Kolo is the person that's like, hey, can we just please just all be nice to each other and respect each other and respect each other's choices, and also just don't be a dick. And this is hard. Like, I feel like I just feel like I'm not the right person to make this decision. Like, technically it's breaking the law. And I feel like the correct answer in this game world is you are breaking the law, go and get a permit.
I'll keep working on it.
This one will continue to spread its message.
My hesitation here is that I don't know enough, as it is with literally every decision in this game. My hesitation here is that I don't know enough about this permit system. I don't know whether it's biased, and a part of me wants to say, well, get a permit, that's what the system is there for. And also to say, you know, if you're if you're saying that, then it's the same for everybody else. But there's nobody saying you can't practice your religion. There's nobody saying it's invalid. There's nobody, as far as I'm aware, this system isn't there to stop practicing. Oh, welcome back, Pumpkin. It's nice to have you back, sweetheart. My cat's just re-arrived. I'm so sorry that she's so distracting today. And I think that's where my dilemma is I feel like I should say get a permit. Because that's the system is not saying you can't do it.
You should do what you feel like doing.
But I think one of the reasons why I'm
Any progress with that Hanar?
struggling to say that is because of this dude's attitude. Like, he's clearly not handling it with enough tact. And this is a very big citadel with a lot of different species and presumably a lot of different beliefs.
Sorry, I'll let you know if I come up with something.
I don't care what the something is, as long as it rids me of the Hanar.
His attitude has nothing to do with the validity of the law. Yeah, his attitude has nothing to do with the validity of the law. But when you're faced with two people and you effectively have to choose sides, and you're told what it is you're choosing sides on, and one of them is borderline aggressive, it's gonna make me want to not side with the one that's borderline aggressive. Let's see what it says again.
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged?
I want to see what it says again. I'm making a decision.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
I'm making a decision.
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Could I buy your permit? Remember when you shouted at the man telling the woman what to do? Yeah, and I would do exactly the same thing all over again. This seems like the way to solve it, but the problem isn't about credits. As with everything in Mass Effect, the problem isn't about that. The problem isn't that you don't wanna, that you're not intending to cause trouble. I don't think I can make this decision today.
I'll be back.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can make this decision today. I don't think I can make that decision today. Here's something that I'm really struggling with Mass Effect. It jumps so quickly from one really strong, like, real-world impact message to another really strong real-world impact message in such quick succession. And if you're just bumbling along, like if I'm talking to you folks, if I'm talking to you and we're having a conversation, if I'm just bumbling around the Citadel and I'm like, oh, look at this, let's go and have a look at the grass, let's have this. And then like, it can be one word that this person says, but if you are not paying 100% attention at all times in this game, you're not going to be able to identify the tiny little nuances that change your mind about things. And what I find really hard, somebody with a really short attention span, who is also streaming this game and also looking at chat and trying to figure out a million things at once, right? What I find really hard is that I can't replay what they've said. So something that really helped make my mind up in several situations is that I could go back and I could ask them to say it again. Because I went from understanding that it was a situation where something was happening to understanding the nuances of that situation happening, and like one word or one phrase or one question made it suddenly really obvious to me which choice that I should take. And so I'm like walking into these dilemmas, these moments, I'm walking into these arguments that I am expected to settle, and I'm like, I don't remember what they said. I don't remember the full context of what they said. And I get that the point of this game is that you never do have enough context to make a decision. It's very, very rarely black and white. There's always subtext, there's always nuance, and there's always reasoning to every single thing that happens in this game. I get that. I get that I'm never going to be able to pick up on all of it. But I feel like if I exited the game now and went back and listened to that conversation from the start, knowing the kind of decision that I'm about to have to make, being able to replay it, I feel like I'd be able to play that quest line. And I can feel myself getting a bit frustrated because I find that my attention span is constantly pushed to the limit with this game. And I constantly feel like I'm getting everything wrong because I can't possibly focus from the very second and look at every single word that everybody says. Like, I want to be presented with all of the data possible, with the understanding that it's probably never going to be enough data. But I want to be able to look at all of it. I want to be able to look at the exact words. But sometimes you go into a conversation thinking, oh, this is just an NPC who's going to try and sell me something. And then you have to make some huge moral decision with serious real-world impact and transferability. And you don't know what that decision is going to make. With the weight of knowing that you're a Spectre, so whatever decision it is that I make carries, right? Whatever decision it is that I make has an impact in a way that it wouldn't do if it was somebody else. Because, like, I'd happily buy that dude's license. Hey, yeah, here you go, no worries. If the credit is the boundary. But then that sets a precedent. And then that has a... And then that's something that a Spectre has done. No decision in this game is going to have a real-world impact. I think you've misunderstood what I said, Steve. No decision in this game is going to have a real-world impact on the storyline in the game. But make no mistake, these are real-world issues in a computer game, boxed up in a fictional narrative. You are making decisions where there is a parallel in the real world. Make no mistake, this quest is about freedom of religious speech. Make no mistake, the previous quest that we went on, that was about the rights of a woman over her body. Make no mistake, when we were offered credits in a bar because we killed somebody, that was a political bribe so somebody could keep their place. So, you're right, these decisions don't mean anything to my real world, but that's not the point. The reason why I sit here and agonize over these decisions is because I understand that they have impact and they have weight and they have meaning in a very serious way. And I think that you're also underestimating, Steve, the power of the internet. And the power of discussions like this. I will never be somebody who can fly through a game like this, make decisions really easily, just get it done, let's go. I will never be somebody who can do that. Because that's not me, that's not in me, that's not in my heart, that's not who I am. There's a bunch of stuff that I am incredibly passionate about that I'll be able to make decisions about very quickly. But make no mistake, the conversations that we are having right now have real-world impact. It might not be that somebody lives and somebody dies, but the conversation that we are having, the people that are here right now, the people that are gonna watch on YouTube, this is a real conversation. This is real ethics. This is real model. This is real morals. So does it have a real world effect? Yes. Actually, it does. Actually, it does. I think it does. I quite often think about the way people talk about the word influencers, right? Influencers. And I talk about this a lot, and I say, I hate that. I hate that word. I hate that that is what people call this job that I do. I hate it. Because that word usually means, it usually comes from somebody who is going, your worth is as a billboard, right? Influencer. It's all about kind of advertising and purchasing and all of those kinds of things. And the word influencer completely disregards the kind of magic of a community and the things that we have in common, the things that bring us together, the way that being part of a community can change a day. But there's also other stuff that I do when I talk very strongly about making sure that you look after yourselves and making sure you're kind to yourselves. And that is influencing. Making very complicated moral decisions when you have a platform on the internet is influencing. Whether I like it or not, whether I like that term or not, whether it's intentional or not, whether it's just a game or not. Moral decisions have a ripple effect, for sure. And sometimes you want to play a game and you play it for the memes, and you go through and you make all the terrible decisions, and sometimes you just go through and you have a laugh, and it's not about that. But I do disagree when you say it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter. I think it does. And it matters a lot to me. It matters a lot to me. Always thought of an influencer as a commercial thing, didn't consider it the moral implications. Yeah. So people do choose to use it in that way. It's only ever really used in that way, as a kind of commercialism, and I kind of hold issue with that. It's very hard to describe the job that I do, because a lot of people would say it's just playing games, or a lot of people think it's entirely about advertising. And playing games and advertising are a part of my job. But it's so much more than that. And any job role that kind of doesn't include the idea of community and that vibe, that doesn't include the understanding of of community is just baffling to me, because to me that's the biggest part of my job. And yeah, I think this is Mass Effect in general is like one of those films where when you finish watching the film, you think about it for a long time, and you think about the real world impacts, and you think about the themes and the understanding. At least I do, when it's a really, really good film. And I think of that too. And I think one of the reasons that I struggle so much about this quest is that, firstly, I can't remember what the character said about why they wouldn't get a permit. And I want so desperately to replay that conversation, because if the boundary is money, then that's a completely different situation. If the boundary is that character thinks that for some reason it's exempt for the same rules that everybody else is, then that's a different quest. If that character thinks that other religions should have a permit but they shouldn't, then that's an entirely different quest. So I feel like the reason that I can't make this decision is because I don't know what it's asking me. Like, I don't really understand. I understand that there's a moral implication here, and I understand it's about freedom of speech and freedom of religious speech, but I don't understand what the issue is, and I can't replay it. So I'm conscious that I don't want to make the wrong decision, and I think it's very easy for me to say that, but it's also very easy to not make a decision, because sometimes not making a decision is the wrong decision to make, right? But I don't know what's happening here. And I don't feel that I can... I know I can't replay it. I haven't saved at all yet this game, so I can't go back and replay it and listen to the whole thing. My gut says, get a permit. But my brain says, I'm really tired. I can't remember what's happening. I'm actually really frustrated at the game at the minute, because I've been thrown from situation to situation to situation, And I feel like not only do I not have all the information, which is fair enough, if you never have all of the information, that makes sense. But I don't feel like I have the brain bandwidth to focus on this. Because I'm not sure what they're saying. And jumping in and just saying, make a decision, it doesn't have a real world impact, doesn't really resonate with me. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk, everybody. Hopefully that made some sense to you. Hopefully that made a little bit of sense. Let me just unmute the alerts and come back here. Waz, thank you so much for the 32 months. Thank you. And Basil Brush Off. Boom, boom, Mother Badgers. Thank you so much, Basil, for that fresh sub. Word Joy with the bobs. Thank you so much, Word Joy. Woohoo! Imbarticus coming back with the 21. Thank you so much, Imbarticus. Welcome home. Welcome home.
I'm a potato.
Hello. It's Kolo home.
Welcome home, Imbarticus.
This game doesn't have a lot of cleanly right or wrong choices.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're often left choosing from two imperfect choices, often without sufficient information.
Yeah, absolutely. And I totally get that. And I respect that. But I feel like at the moment I'm being left with the understanding that the problem is me. And this is probably because I am in a bit of a... I'm very tired. And we all know how concentration goes when we start getting tired. We all know that that's a thing. And my hands hurt. And that's not helping. And I'm trying to talk about really deep, very serious stuff live. And that's also very tricky to understand. Woogly, thank you so much for the 2 months. Welcome back.
This is my favorite Mass Effect stream.
I'm a potato.
Woogly, thank you so much for the 2.
Kolo,
And it's Sarah.
This is such a lovely channel and you are such a lovely person. Thanks for letting us join you on your adventures.
Thank you for joining me on the adventure. Thank you for joining me on the adventure. Thank you. Came for the Mass Effect, stayed for the deep psychological thought. Welcome to my brain. Sometimes we shoot stuff and laugh. Sometimes we overturn a Marco. Sometimes we fall in love with an alien. And sometimes I just don't know what to do. I love watching you make decisions. I've played Mass Effect 1 like 15 times and you still make me see things that have never crossed my mind. Raven, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Problem is not you as a writer. For someone to care about words so much would be gratifying. It is. I think words are incredibly important. Vital, in
What bothers
fact.
me is that yes, we are often forced to make decisions in life without all the info. But we are playing authority figures in the game who have much more access to necessary info than normal people do. It's not as realistic as you
think because of that. Thanks, Layla, for that. Thank you for the bobs. You're right. I wasn't thinking about the correlating aspects and responsibilities of your influencer role. However, regardless of what you choose for the game, you are not accountable for what someone else does or says despite your role. This, friends, this conversation, this is why I could never have a job in any kind of government, or I think it's safe to say that I am somebody who is deeply affected by other people's experience, quite often to my own detriment. And I am overly empathetic. Surprise.
And no one was surprised.
And I think about things too much.
And no one was surprised.
And sometimes that's to my detriment. Sometimes that's to my detriment. And sometimes that means that playing games on stream like this sort of move away from being fun. Because realistically, you guys tuned in because you're like, hey, we can see what Kolo does next in Mass Effect, right? Realistically, that's why you're here. You're here to watch somebody play Mass Effect, not have a moral crisis. But make no mistake, this isn't about one quest line. This is about me being very tired, not feeling very entertaining today. And feeling, I think, a little bit, I think a little bit vulnerable because of that. I was gonna say something and it went straight out of my mind. I think it's important to...
Next time, Kolo Shepherd opens a couples counseling office on the Citadel.
Lord, can you see why I couldn't be a nurse? For those of you who don't know, I trained to be a nurse. Can you see why I couldn't do it? Can you imagine me trying to be a nurse? Absolutely emotionally destroyed me, friends.
I love these talks for the record, but definitely understand the strain it puts on a streamer to do something like this in front of many people. HelloItsKolo hug.
Thank you, Layla, for that. Adrian, welcome back. Happy 2 months. Thank you for your Prime sub. Thank you. I think there are dozens of streams just playing Mass Effect. This is a special word, Joy. Thank you for saying that. I watched a few Mass Effect playthroughs on the YouTube, and this is the one that made you think more than any. Thanks for saying that. I think that one of the biggest things that it's important to... I'm going to share with you what's going on in my brain right now, and I'll just introduce you to Pumpkin, who's decided to finally chill out. Because I think that this is also important. It's also a very important thing to say. Redbeard, thank you for your Prime sub. Thank you, welcome. Enjoy your time here. Enjoy your time without any ads. Enjoy your emotes. I think that what's also really important when you're talking... Good girl. I think what's also really important when you're talking about streaming, so the reality check here is in my head is, oh man, like this is not entertaining. This is... You knew that this was where your head was. You knew you were in a bit of a tricky energy place. Why did you stream? Because this isn't entertaining. This isn't what people signed up for, both on Twitch and on YouTube. And then I'm like, oh, maybe I just don't upload this to YouTube. Maybe we'll just kind of do it again. And I think what's another thing that streaming and content creation, live content creation, has taught me is that actually everybody has off days. Everybody makes mistakes. And not everybody always knows the right answer. Sometimes there isn't a right answer. And sometimes you're not going to agree with somebody's train of thought, somebody's philosophical ideas. Sometimes you're going to show up for the game and you're going to get philosophy. And sometimes you're going to show up for laughs and you're going to get tears. And sometimes you just end up being quite vulnerable on the internet. And then you think, oh, no, yeah, that's going to go on YouTube. And I think, for those of you who don't know, hi, I'm just going to overshare now. We've got halfway there, so we might as well carry on if you were here for Mass Effect. Oh, we're doing something else now. In terms of social media, I have social media for the stream and all of those things now, and it's a huge part of my job. But for me personally, I don't. And I made that decision to leave social media, I want to do 10 years ago? Say 10 years ago or something like that. And one of the reasons I did is because I found that I felt very isolated by everybody constantly living their best life and doing the most amazing things. And it was incredibly joyful to experience that for other people. But I think sometimes when you are having a tricky time, or where you feel like, hey, my life isn't constantly sunshine and rainbows, I must be doing it wrong. I'm not constantly always on 100%. I'm not constantly always getting everything right, on form, 100% in the room, able to focus on every single piece of dialogue in a computer game, able to explain myself, or all of those things. And one of the things that I wanted to make sure I did was always be real about it, because yes, I am somebody who enjoys games and has fun and has a giggle, but also I'm a human being and I have a complicated brain and it's not always fantastic. And sometimes I just can't make decisions. And sometimes the right decision is to just stop overthinking and go, all right, we'll tackle this next time. Sometimes that's the right one to do. I keep thinking about it, that the FOMO from trying to unplug was rough. Yeah, I had to do that. And I've since learned, and since I've been streaming, since I've been making live content and talking about, actually, you know, this isn't perfect or whatever. I've learned a lot about the human experience, and I've learned a lot about how everybody is like that. You know, we all make mistakes. We all have off days. Some of us just do it far more publicly than others, and that's totally okay. And I love it. It's very, very vulnerable doing a playthrough of any game that people, especially a game that people know a lot about, and have a huge amount of passion behind, and playing it, because there will always be people who will go, you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong. There will always be people who want to kind of criticize decisions and don't understand that this is coming from a fresh place. And that's okay. Some people just want to demonstrate their knowledge, and they just want to do it to somebody, anybody, and that's okay too. But one of the reasons why I do this is because I think it's fun. I think it's really fun to have these, to make mistakes and to be like, I don't know what I'm doing, therefore I accidentally broke the game, or therefore this really hilarious moment came out of it. But sometimes that also turns into what this has turned into today, which is my brain says no, I don't know what's going on. I can't do it today. And so I'm just going to publicly be like, can't do it today, chat. Sorry about that. Guys, Kolo is obviously having a rough day, send purple heart for love. The thing is, I've had an incredible weekend. The context here is actually, it's not that I'm in a bad mood. It's I've had an incredible weekend, but I'm really, really exhausted. I slept for 14 hours last night. And those of you who also deal with chronic pain will understand that sometimes you just have to do that. You know, that's the situation. Slightly off topic, but trying to be a clarion trustworthy person by playing Rust. Yeah, TFA plays Rust a lot. Redbeard, thank you for the prime sub. Kariana says, yo, Kolo, what does your shirt say? Thanks for asking, Kariana. Thanks for asking. I played the whole Mass Effect series 4 times already, so I'm not here for the game, but it's nice to hear all your thoughts about it. Thank you, JL. Thank you. My brain checks out on a daily thanks to my headache. Yeah, sometimes. Enough said indeed. Enough said indeed. I don't really know what to do now. Don't really know what to do. What do I do? What do I do? What do you do, chat? Supposed to be doing this professionally. Supposed to be a professional. Panic, groundhogs, get out of here. You reckon? It's time. Shoot some aliens. Thank you for your gay bits, Tallulah. I play games in a very thorough and analytical way, getting to know all the systems. That's not why I come here. I come here to watch Kolo break games, play with her feelings in the driver's seat, and just the general nonsense. Play with my feelings in the driver's seat. Cypher, can I magpie that? That's a really good way to explain what I do. I play with my feelings in the driving seat. Don't fall for the trap. The belly is a trap. You're a good girl. Hello. You're a good girl. Who did another poop before they came to sit on the desk? Was it you? Yes, it was. May not be what I originally came for, but the thoughtful, honest, and compassionate approach interspersed with some nonsense of you and the whole colony is a big part of why this is pretty much the only online community in which I feel comfortable to even try being actively involved in. Nemo. My dang heart. I'm glad I'm just saving the game, chat. I'm glad you feel comfortable here. As a very light sleeper, I'm super jelly that people can sleep for 14 hours. Yeah, so I need the 14 hours. I desperately need them. For those of you who don't know, can we do an exclamation mark help? For those of you who don't know, I have a condition called ankylosing spondylitis. It's why I play with an adaptive controller. I'm eternally exhausted. Things that normal people can do and easily do within a day will wipe me out for several days and take me a lot to recover from. I'm just chronically exhausted. So yeah, it just takes me a little bit to get around things. I found you because you got emotional about visiting Sol and Elite Dangerous. Hearing all your thoughts and feelings and emotions is the sole reason I'm here. So your TED Talks about situations in games is what I'm here for, and it's the best. Thanks, Tilduri, for saying that. I don't know what brought me here the first time, but I don't regret it at all. Okay, thank you for all of this, everybody. Lordy me. This is my only summon. I'm glad I found this community. Cuddles my heart. My heart. Lordy, they're not the loudest boo-boo sailor in the orchestra. You're right. Alright, I get it. You don't want to cuddle. Okay, I understand. I understand, Pumpkin. There's only one cat I feel like there were two. You can count me. I am sort of a... Look, here's the deal. I want to see the grass on the diagonal. I want to see the grass on the diagonal. And I don't know where it is. And I feel like it was very important that we do that before we do anything else. Pumpkin's showing me her belly. But I don't know where it is. We're gonna find it. Diagonally. Careful how you say it. Make sure you do the flu powder just right. Just right. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I use an adaptive controller. I don't really bring it up that often. But I use the Xbox adaptive controller. For example, the shoot button is on my left foot in this game. And this is also why you'll see me usually when we start the stream and we're just chatting, I'll be standing up and then I'll sit down to play the game. I have to sit down to play a game because I have buttons on my feet and it's weird to have your leg hovering when you're standing. Where is it? There it is. All right, I think I have to go around all the way around this way. I think I have to go around this way. Let's go. Let's go! Why would you play the game standing up? So you guys mostly know the implication of my health on my hands. Oh, how the butts do I get there? Can I get that? Chat, actual question, can I get there? No? I appreciate the sloped grass. I've not seen it before and I like it. I want to go and see it. I want to take my shoes off and put my toes in it. Boo! Boo! You tried. TM. Thank you for the TM. PK, thank you for the TM. Standing up is much easier for me. Sitting down for extended periods of time hurts. Ankylosing spondylitis, while you guys will maybe have known about it because of my hands, is largely categorized with issues with the lower back and potentially the eventual fusing together of vertebrae. It's a kind of inflammatory arthritis. It's not something that you would have heard me talk a lot about while I've been playing Mass Effect, and that's kind of been intentional because I just wanted to play the game and get on with it. But it does significantly affect me, and I have a lot of adaptations in different things that it allows me to do around the house. For example, I have a kettle that I don't have to lift up. I can't lift anything heavy. I can't use a regular control scheme. I can barely type an email and a lot of stuff like that. But one of the things and the reason why I'm talking about it today is because a really big part of it is exhaustion. And after a really full-on weekend like I've had, I am just really truly exhausted, and it shows. And that's why I slept 14 hours, and that's also why 14 hours wasn't enough, bizarrely. Sniper scope to see the grass. Usually I would tell you, please don't give me hints, but this one time I want to walk on it. I want to walk on it. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more. All right. Okay, ladies.
So much empty space. 1,000 of my people could live here and hardly even see each other.
The sheer size of this place is overwhelming.
Yeah, I understand it. It looks like leaves when zoomed in. The grass does? No, that looks like grass. It looks like grass with, amazingly, water lines running down it, which I do really appreciate. That looks like leaves. It would be amazing to have the possibility to take control of flying car and fly through the Citadel. Oh my god, that would be incredible. Incredible. Kylo turns gun into telescope. Looks more like slide down and then walk on. I'm up for it. Shall we go? Need to go to sleep soon, but say this. This is the only Twitch community I'm involved in at all. So much of it due to things like this. Connecting emotionally to games and topics. As being able to discuss it without pretense is something rare and precious. Wouldn't trade it for anything. Jump on my heart. My heart! Thank you for saying that. Thank you. Enjoy your sleep. Sleep well. You know, hills are sort of naturally diagonal grass. Yeah, but I've never seen any landscaped in like that. Like a singular roll of grass next to stairs. I like it. I'd like to see more of it. Be pretty snazzy. Be pretty snazzy. All right, friends. I think on that note, I mean, I don't really know what to say. Sometimes you show up for this and you get something else. All of those things. I've said everything, really, I think, that I could possibly say today. I think I've said all of that today. Probably an irrigation issue. Yes, probably. I imagine so. Let's put some music on. I am going to find us somebody to raid. Yeah, well, there it was. There it was. Oh, the perfect. The show me your soul. I'm going to play it while we raid because this is a very, very, very relevant song. All right, the artist. Let's go find somebody to raid. Thanks for being with us today, everybody. Thanks for being you. Thanks for dealing with my brain today. Not really sure what it was. We'll do some more Mass Effect next Monday and see where we end up. Hopefully I will have had a little bit of a refresh before that. I feel like I need to apologize. But also I feel like I would tell somebody else to not apologize. All right. Let's see who we can go and say hello to. Woohoo!
You mean say thank you?
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, I meant to say thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for being here. Should we go and see some nonsense? Should we go and see nonsense? Let's go see Andy the Frenchie. Don't tell her we're coming. I love her. She's wearing a Wicked t-shirt and she's playing piano with her feet. She's ridiculous. I love her so much. Her stream is full of nonsense in the best way. And friends, if you need a little pick-me-up after this very serious conversation, I can thoroughly recommend you come with me to see Andy. She's wonderful. Are you gonna put up a mirror? Are you gonna put up mirror? What does that mean, Amgirl? Put up mirror. Am I gonna put up mirror? What does that mean? Piano with her feet. She's got a piano that she usually plays with her hands, but she has like a piano mat, and she's playing that right now. Her chat. This is a direct quote from her chat. It's terrible. I love it. She's great. I love her. For the nonsense we will see now. Oh, for the nonsense we'll see. Andy has a different variety of nonsense to us. But it's always nonsense and you will love it. I like your stream even more after today. Thank you, Taris, for saying that. Thanks for, yeah, well, who knows? I mean, I've done it now. It's on the internet forever. Let's see what happens, shall we? What's the worst that could happen? People could be really mean and cruel and nasty and... Shh, brain. Shh. Brain. Something dodgy this way comes. Please copy and paste our raid message. Before we go, please make sure that you thank the mods. They make all of this possible. We wouldn't be here without them. They make me feel safe to stream. They keep me tip spoiler free. They're a delightful bunch. I love them more than I can say, mods. Thank you so much for being you. And I say this every time and I mean it every time, friends. Please tell the people that you love them. Is it time to be finished? Should we go and get some snacks? And make sure you treat yourself as kindly as you would treat somebody that you love. It's really important. Big yawn. All right, I'll see you on Friday. I'll see you on Friday for some nonsense. And I'll see those of you who just here for Mass Effect, we'll see you on Monday. Yeah, is there anything else I need to say? Probably. I probably forgot it. Take care of